through, or most of it, and then I got bored. But he gets resurrected. He's kind of just selfish. He isn't really evil. He just says, I don't care about these pitiful, mortal bullshit modern-day Egypt. And then some kid convinces him to care. I don't know. So he does end up being nice, kinda, sorta.
Well, he becomes the hero.
Oh my god, dude!
I'm tired of
what
Dwayne Johnson.
No. So
so
Dwayne is the highest grossing actor in Hollywood. Like, his movies are the biggest movies. He's a great choice. But what they should have done as a compromise is keep him as the villain, but have him get like the biggest billing. Be like, The Rock is in this movie. Go watch it for The Rock. But
yeah, like the Scorpion King.
Yeah, exactly. That's a very good example. But
So
instead, they made it its own movie where they made the villain the good guy. What?
They just gave him a different villain to fight. Like there were, he starts as like a morally gray person because he kills some of the people, like the bad guys. Then eventually a kid's like, you got to stop killing, and he's like, okay, I'll stop killing and I'll be a good guy, and then he becomes a good guy.
Oh no.
That's the kind of redemption story I can get behind, when a little kid tells you what to do and you do it.
What's his aversion to playing a bad guy?
I don't know. I've only read that was his main complaint. Apparently he joined because he wanted to be opposite of Superman, but then they canned Cavill, which lost them The Rock as well. So the whole...
What?
So pretty much everything they were doing with Shazam died on the spot because of that.
Isn't Cavill now doing a Netflix show where he just reads the lore of Warhammer?
That was so disappointing. Yeah. Like, I thought he was making an actual Warhammer show.
Everyone did. Everyone thought it was going to be this big, well-crafted, like, leading man Warhammer story, and it's just him sitting on a couch reading the lore of the games.
That's a power move.
I was so disappointed when I found out.
You should have just started a YouTube channel instead.
Literally, it would have been better as a YouTube series. Straight up, would have been cheaper, too.
Yeah, but they're paying him to read it. Like, he doesn't. Yeah, we know why. It's on Netflix.
True.
Are you guys done with superhero movies?
Oh, they fucking suck. I am so tired of superhero movies now. They're all exactly the same. There's nothing interesting.
Charlie, can we at least see The Flash, because it's going to be such a train wreck of trying to save it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I still
watch that.
I still see them for the moist meter, but they are just not fucking good.
They're not fun anymore. There's no like creativity. Well, there hardly ever was, to be honest. But like, really now everything is so milquetoast and boring,
and a big thing that they lost, and they still have not recovered from Endgame. Like the build up, the adventure, the hype, the whole who's coming next and what are they going to contribute? That was fun. Even if their movie wasn't great, you still enjoyed seeing their origin and what brought them into the team that's going to fight Thanos. But now that's done. And DC never really even had anything like that. So now you get not only Marvel not knowing what the fuck to do and how to generate that same buzz, but you also have DC just going, hey, we're making superhero movies because we're making superhero movies. And it's boring. They're all just boring.
It's so fucking
DC's
bad.
only good movies were when they like stopped trying to make a superhero movie.
Well, what's funny is, like, DC...
Even the Batman wasn't really a superhero movie.
When DC goes to the old school stuff, they do a great job. Their animated superhero movies are, on the whole, good. They're not amazing, and some of them are kind of bad, but most of them are good. They're well animated, they're good plots, they're good. And they're simpler. But their big budget Hollywood shit is just not. It's just trash.
Yeah, I'm just I can't force myself to go watch superhero movies anymore. I really can't. It's painful.
There's just nothing in the movies anymore. Like, whenever I look at
tickets,
fucked
the entire movie industry.
I know.
It really has.
Yeah.
It's depressing. Like, there's nothing you can just go see for fun.
What happens to the movie industry after this when superhero movies inevitably do like die to some degree?
Yeah, what's the next trend?
Diminish just such a
I don't know, but I'm excited for when that happens because I know we're gonna get some of the wackiest shit ever. I just saw a trailer last night. I feel like we're in that era. It's coming up. Andrew, you and I need to see this with Aaron. There's a movie coming up with Russell Crowe called Pope's Exorcist. And it's about...
I heard of that.
Yeah, so Russell Crowe's an exorcist and he's battling demons, but they make it like some kind of fucking action film. It's so goofy looking. It looks like amazing.
Constantine?
No. Not at all like Constantine. He's literally just like this chubby exorcist who goes around and talks to demons, and they're like, "So you're the exorcist, eh?" And then he's like, "Yes, I am," and he burns them. It's so stupid.
He is so chubby in that movie.
I am really excited for Pope's Exorcist. I saw the trailer last night, and I am beyond hype.
Yeah, it really is filmed like an action movie. That's so funny.
There's a scene where like like a lady's rising from the ground in front of him, and Russell Crowe goes, "My faith has been rewarded," and then it's the lady's face, and she's like, "Ah," and he's like, "Oh." It's so dumb.
I'm surprised Russell Crowe's still working.
I can't fucking wait for that film.
You know, Russell Crowe's in an incredible comedy movie that I don't think many people have seen.
Which one?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember the name of it. It had Ryan Reynolds. Was he attractive, Ryan?
Ryan
Gosling.
Reynolds.
Gosling. Yeah, Ryan Gosling. You know.
Well, Reynolds is also attractive. Don't undersell him.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But Ryan Gosling is more attractive. It was The Nice Guys. Yeah, if you want a good comedy movie, watch The Nice Guys. It was fantastic. I actually like.
You made me Google Pope's Exorcist, and turns out the Pope actually has a right-hand man exorcist, and now I'm looking at his photos, and it's just this old turtle-looking man holding a fucking crucifix in my face. He kind of has style, I'm not gonna lie.
Russell Crowe is such an enigma of a human because he's this schlubby-looking, depressed man who you would think would play like the exasperated dad or like the kind of just disgruntled factory worker, but he always plays these big action roles.
I fucking love this guy. All of his photos are the same. It's him staring down the camera and holding his crucifix into the camera.
Isn't it cool? Isn't it fucking cool? I am so excited for Pope's Exorcist.
Oh, man.
No, I'm talking about the real one.
Oh, well, that's
Exorcist.
literally the trailer too. If you look at the trailer, it is actually just that as well. Half the time, it's just him shoving the crucifix at the camera.
Holy shit.
That's awesome. Oh, speaking of actors, we talked about The Whale last week. Have you talked about the fat shaming?
Right.
It? This is from USA Today. The controversy around The Whale Oscar win for best makeup and hairstyling. Does anybody have that tweet of somebody going that this is so offensive to me and whatnot?
I know what tweet you're talking about. Is it the one where
it.
Is it the one where they're talking about how it should have been played by like a real 600-pound actor, and that this is disgraceful?
Yeah. The point I'm trying to make here is that other oppressed minorities have made it clear that it is not okay for the white wealthy elite to write /direct /star in movies about them. This should apply to fat people too, as we are an oppressed minority. This film also won best makeup /hair. You know, the gall. The absolute gall of